right now, without thinking, you're doing something your body has done billions of times. You're breathing. But here's the thing. You're probably doing it wrong. Not a little wrong. Chronically, structurally, biologically wrong. And the consequences are silently reshaping your face, your sleep, your focus, and your health. The strange part? Your ancestors had it figured out, until we forgot. For 300,000 years, humans breathed through their noses, not by choice, by design. The nasal passage is a biological marvel. It filters bacteria. It humidifies air. It produces nitric oxide, a molecule that opens blood vessels and delivers oxygen up to 18% more efficiently to your organs. Early humans were nose breathers by default. Skulls from ancient populations show wide nasal passages, forward-positioned jaws, and broad airways. Their faces were literally built for it. Anthropologists call this the orthotropic facial structure. Faces that grew forward, not downward. These weren't just aesthetic differences. They were functional ones. A hunter who couldn't breathe efficiently through their nose during a long pursuit was a hunter who died. Natural selection for hundreds of thousands of years rewarded the nose breather. So when did it change? It started subtly, around 10,000 years ago, with the agricultural revolution. Humans began eating softer, processed foods. No more tearing at raw meat or chewing tough roots. And here's something almost no one talks about. Your jaw develops based on how hard you chew. Children who grew up on soft diets developed smaller, narrower jaws. Narrower jaws meant less room for teeth and less room for the airway behind them. Over thousands of years, our faces literally changed shape. Skulls from pre-agricultural societies show wide, spacious palates. Post-agricultural skulls show crowded teeth, recessed jaws, and narrower nasal passages. The airways got smaller, and breathing through the nose got harder. Then, in the 20th century, something finished the job. Modern medicine normalized mouth breathing. Stuffy nose? Breathe through your mouth. It'll be fine. Except it wasn't fine. It was the beginning of a silent epidemic. Here's where it gets serious. Mouth breathing bypasses your nose entirely. That means no filtration, no humidification, no nitric oxide production. The air hits your throat cold and dry. Your body interprets this as a mild stress state, activating your sympathetic nervous system. Your cortisol ticks up. Your sleep gets shallower. Your focus fragments. Studies on children who were chronic mouth breathers found measurable drops in IQ scores, not because of intelligence, but because of chronic oxygen inefficiency during sleep. In adults, mouth breathing at night is directly linked to snoring, sleep apnea, anxiety, and even changes in facial bone structure over time. Stanford sleep researcher Dr. Andrew Huberman has popularized something called nasal breathing training. The idea that with conscious effort, you can retrain your default breathing pattern. And one of the most striking experiments on this came from journalist James Nestor, who spent 10 days intentionally breathing only through his mouth. His blood pressure rose. His snoring increased 4,000%. His blood oxygen dropped. Then, he spent the next 10 days breathing only through his nose. Almost every metric reversed. The difference wasn't a drug, a supplement, or a surgery. It was a nostril. So what do you actually do? The answer is almost offensively simple. Breathe through your nose as much as possible, during rest, during exercise, and especially during sleep. For exercise, nasal breathing forces you to slow down at first, but within weeks, your body adapts. Your CO2 tolerance increases. Your oxygen delivery improves. Athletes who switch to nasal breathing often report feeling calmer, more efficient, and recovering faster. For sleep, some researchers and biohackers have gone further, using mouth tape, a small piece of surgical tape across the lips to ensure nasal breathing through the night. It sounds ridiculous. It works. And for children especially, early intervention matters enormously. A child who becomes a habitual mouth breather before age 12 can develop measurable changes in facial structure. A child who nose breathes develops the wide, forward face of their ancestors. You can't undo evolution, but you can stop fighting it. Tonight, when you lie down to sleep, notice how you're breathing. Is your mouth open? Is your jaw slack? For 300,000 years, no human ancestor of yours would have slept that way. They breathed through their noses, their jaws developed correctly, their airways stayed open, and their bodies ran the way evolution intended. You have the same biology, the same potential. Your body isn't broken. It's just forgotten how.